hesitation, orders locked in tight. One clean move, everything aligned. Then it snaps back, wicked motion, that's when I am holy. Mochaccino rice, don't play but I stay smooth. If it hits my target, you know the move. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino, arigato. Holy mochaccino, let it go. Whip so wild, market alive. Crowd goes loud when the level breaks wide. No regrets, yeah, we here to win. One good trade pays for everything. Volatility, sweet emotion, screens light up. Holy mochaccino, target tag, cash flows in. Smile comes out, that's discipline. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino. No sleep, no fear, just tonight. One moment turns into flight. From the whip to the close, everybody knows. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. Holy mochaccino, high and low. TP hit, arigato. Give me the night, give me control. Let the whole screen overflow. Holy mochaccino, that's the call. Yeah, arigato. Tonight's the night. StockTiger on the screen. Charts moving fast, candles whip side to side. Heart rate up, yeah, I'm in the ride. No hesitation, orders locked in tight. One clean move, everything aligned. Then it snaps back, wicked motion, that's when I am holy. Mochaccino rice, don't play but I stay smooth. If it hits my target, you know the move. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome, guys. Yo, let's go. All right, just give me 1 minute. 1 minute. We got a lot of things to talk about here today. Oh my, let's take a look at the AMD first. Oh, AMD down about 9%. Okay, well, and this is quite interesting. All right, so I did buy some shares of AMD in stock sale right before the market closed, looking for that little bit of a bounce, like just with the market. In the market obviously found a way to get a bounce. I thought maybe AMD and the stocks would get a bounce as well with it, but we ended up getting a pullback, and the post market guys sitting at 472, right? So if we can't, this is going to be a critical level. If we can't hold this, guys, then I think probably would see this thing pull back into the low 400s, right? So we could see this thing pull back into 400s. I would, what I'm going to try to do here, I'm down quite a lot. I'm down about 8% overall. Yeah, could have been a little mistake from my part. I mean, their earnings came out pretty nicely here, right? Their guidance, maybe just the gross margin kind of went a little low, but I mean, overall, a pretty good earnings, I would say. But the market ended up finding ways to give us a pullback. So I'm kind of thinking maybe it's a profit taking, or maybe just a pure technical pullback, right? We're kind of hitting into the ceiling, right? We're kind of into that ceiling here at 520 area into the 540, right? And so maybe a technical pullback alongside with that, a profit taking as well. Maybe taking down into the 470s right now as you speak. We could see AMD down into the low 400s as well. So maybe if it does that, that probably would be a buyer into the weakness, right, in AMD. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm also a shareholder of StockTiger here at the moment. And the StockTiger, obviously, the post market is down to 133. And we could see this thing pull back into the 110 as well. Do we get a capitulative move on these both equities? We'll find out. But I am a shareholder of both. And on top of that, guys, I'm a shareholder of SpaceX as well. The largest shareholder. Just kidding. But the post market is sitting at 115, man. All the 3 stocks that I added, just pulling back pretty hard. So no bueno, guys. No bueno, I would say at the moment. No bueno. So it's not looking that great for me. Oh, I literally just lost about $1,000. Combine all the 3. And do we expect to see a further pullback? I do kind of expect to see a further pullback. So we'll see. AMD stock sale. We're gonna have to see what the market does in the next few days, but maybe a technical pullback on AMD. We could see a further pullback. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, so to give you a little breakdown on how my day went, my day on a swing trading account was pretty good until my AMD and stock sale kind of got a little burnt. So we are going to have to wait and see how that kind of plays out on AMD and stock sale standpoint. From a prop firm standpoint, prop firm trading, the futures, I lost 2 accounts. I lost 2 accounts today. So that was pretty good. And I made quite a bit of profits on my Apex account. Well, I lied. I had 19 accounts. Out of that, I probably would have had about 6 accounts to pretty decent profits on a funded account. And the rest of the other accounts in Apex I haven't traded. So, and I lost 2 funded accounts today overall, which turned out to be the pros. Turned out to be a pros, guys. Turned out to be a pro. Take profit trader pro accounts. That's what I lost. I would say it's a fortunate day. It could have been a lot worse, guys. I mean, it could have definitely been a lot worse, but somehow we found a way to lose the small 2 accounts that I had, and I'll be okay with that for now. So let's go back here. So I've got the pro. Oh yeah, one more good thing is I've got a daily payout coming in today. So we'll try to see if we can actually request the payout tonight. That would be like a $430. $430 on the Take Profit Trader Pro. Oh, my legs are kind of hurting. Okay, so here I am, guys. Rochester's in the house. Captain Price in the house as well. Bowser trades. Just DCA like futures. Let's go. Oh, DCA like the future? you mean the equities? I will, but I'm just gonna like the equities. I don't just add. I kind of wait. For it to kind of play out. So we'll wait for AMD to play out, and then we'll try to add later. Not now though. Not now. Hola amigos. Guys, what a rip today. What a rip today, guys. Wow. What an incredible rip today. We didn't kiss 30K today. I thought we were going to hit 30K today. And really, that's what I thought the market was going to do. It did not. Unfortunately, it did not. We got pretty close. And then got rejection. So, well, wow, man, what a rip though. That's a wild rip. So, guys, we want to think about a major level, right? The major level. Well, that's the major level. And then kind of zoom out. The next level of support's going to be somewhere down into the 750s. So, but I'm drawing on the wrong chart. So I want to be going back to... Okay. Is AMD going to rebound? I mean, the AMD is down a lot, guys. I mean, so we're going to have to wait. AMD. But is AMD enough to kind of... like push the entire market down? I don't know. It's hard to say. That is what it's got to try to do. All right, so here we are, guys, sitting right into the support. We got a little bit of a bounce off that support, guys, off that 750. So we want to make sure we try to hold this, because if we can't hold that, we probably end up pulling back into the 700s, right? Where do I think this market is going to go? It's going to be tough to say, guys. I mean, if we had a break-even trade on AMD, then I would have said, okay, well, I think we try to break into the 30K finally tonight. But with AMD kind of pulling back pretty hard at the moment, I think AMD could be down about 10% by now. I bought it towards the end of the day, so they're down 9.5%, guys. 9.5%. So I don't know, man. This is looking pretty hard to trade. It's getting harder. So the market's sitting at 787 right now on the MNQ, and this, well, AMD pulling back pretty hard, down into almost 10%. I was tracking AMD because I was trading. I was trying to swing trade AMD, and I went long. I wasn't. I definitely got surprised of AMD pulling back almost 10%, to be honest. But AMD down and Nvidia is up. Yeah. Earning was not too bad either. Kazumax in the house. What's going on, man? Just here to watch. Got nothing to trade anyways. What do you mean you got nothing to trade, Kazumax? You've got accounts. Trader Grace, what's going on? What's up, Trader Grace? Organic Video, what's going on, man? Kid Poker in the house, what's up? Eddie, Pulverizer, AMD CEO says now expect data center segment revenue to more than double. Yeah, the more we double, AMD pulls back. Incredible. AMD was not a bad earnings. Absolutely. Nguyen, how was your day? My day was fine. So I only traded maybe about 10% of my accounts that I had. So I traded 6 accounts on my Apex. Got some profit on it, so that was pretty good from that part. And then I ended up losing 2 pro accounts, Take Profit Twitter. That's a small account of 25k. But then I also had daily payout coming in. So overall, I think it was a decent day, right? Overall, it was a decent day. Nice. Mike King taking another daily payouts. Is that a daily payout or another Lucid account payout? Yeah, what a crazy day, guys. What a crazy day. It was definitely a crazy day, man. I cannot believe that we ended up getting a bounce. Wow, what a crazy day, guys. Incredible. Wow. Right at the start, I mean, this, the thing that really surprises me is that right at the start of the day, 9:30, we start to get this rip, and wow, and it just kept going. Just kept going, guys, with no stop. The short squeeze was real. Yeah, exactly. There was no retracement at all. So I'm telling you, even if you're a bullish trader, like of course myself, right? Even if you're bullish for the day, the expectation is you get some sort of a pullback, right? Nothing goes straight in one line, as you guys know.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right, guys, I'm going to try to long.
Order submitted.
I'm going to try to go long, guys, on a pullback here. Maybe we get a little pullback here down into that support. Then we end up getting a bounce. We try to pierce through that. And see, the market may try to get an attempt to bounce overall. So we may try to get a bounce. They may try to, pierce through this. I mean, AMD down does. I don't know if AMD is gonna really change the overall sentiment of the market at the moment. I mean, you guys really think about it, guys. We had a 3% rip to the upside today, 3%. So a SPY down about 0.25% after AMD pulling back 8% after the hour, right? So
order filled.
Order filled.
Right. So AMD ended up pulling back. And that kind of pulled back the SPY as well with it. Oh, guys, 1 second. What is going on? One got filled. Yeah, I got an extra account with the Tradify because I had a 50% off. I don't know what it was. It's the World Cup. The World Cup, something related to the World Cup. I had 50% off that I had to use last night. So I ended up using for that one account 50k. I don't know. I paid like $80 or something like that. $50% off. Just one, like it's a one-time use that you can make. All right, guys, we're getting a little bounce here. Let's see if we try to hold this, guys.
Order submit. Order submitted.
And by the way, I'm working through Ninja Trader as well at the same time. So I'm trying to see if that works. See, what is it? Where is it? Right here. Yeah, see, I'm trying to see if that works. It's kind of working. Right? It looks cool, but I'm still, well, I'm trying to get into habit of trading Ninja now, right? So now I'm trading Tradeovate, I'm trading Ninja, and also I'm trading, I did trade Ninja towards the end of the day, and I'm gonna try, and of course you guys know I trade Quantower as well. Where's Quantower? Yeah, I trade Quantower on Apex and Billionaires accounts only. That's the only two firms I trade with the Quantower.
Order filled.
Stop filled.
Oh, looks like I stopped out there, guys. 1 second. 1 second. Let me just take
Order
it off.
filled.
Filled.
Tiger, are you feeling bullish tonight? I'm kind of neutral at this moment. Overall, market, I'm bullish. But am I bullish tonight? After what happened to AMD and Stocks Hill, I'm a little cautious, right? So I'm neutral to a little bullish. Just put it that way. Neutral to slightly bullish. And that's what I kind of feel this market may try to do. Now, that doesn't mean that we can't get a bounce, of course. Don't look like the market's trying to pull back here, by the way. So I don't know. It's hard to say. All right, let me just step into this trade here. Let's try to see if we can get back here. So it's only 10 minutes past the open, so, and it looks like the market's trying to hold. Like, we want to get above this 825, well, 830 area, and then pierce through this. I want to see something like that kind of play out. You know what I mean? Or maybe you try to pull back into the swing low, 775. We'll see. We'll take a step with one here. One.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right, my stop's going to be into the swing low here, so that's what I'm going to try to do.
Order canceled. Order submitted.
Let's see if you're able to get back into this area. Ultimately, let's see if we get up to the 992 and then see if we can try to hit the 30K today. I'm a little cautious because of AMD, man. Everything was fine. Everything was looking great until we got AMD earnings. So I don't know. It's kind of tough to say. Soul Invicious, did you opt for the lifetime license with Ninja Trader? I have no idea what that is. I have no idea. I think Kazumax is overcomplicating and overthinking too much. You know, just based off the comments that you make on a regular basis. You know, just make it simple. Don't overcomplicate. Right? Just look at the chart, look at the technicals, and trade. If you're day trading, if you're micro trading, just focus on the chart, the technicals, and that's it. And if you're swing trading or if you're long-term investors, then just keep adding on the pullbacks, but obviously on the good stocks, right? That eventually will get a bounce. But if you keep overcomplicating like that, oh man, it's going to get difficult if you start doing that, right? I did that many years ago, but not anymore. Just close your eyes and buy. Let's go. Just right. Just close your eyes and make a wish. Guys, man. Guys, remember I was talking about nano trading? As when the market was very volatile during the Globex session. And I said, I cannot even micro scalp anymore. We've got to get something like a micro nano scalping. And I was the first one to talk about it. Do you guys remember that? I was the first one to ever talk about nano trading. And guess what the CME has done right now, guys? They're coming up with the nano. Wow. Are you guys seeing me? CME? Are you watching this show? StockTiger here in the house. Let's go, baby. Woo! Well, no, I didn't say that yesterday. I said it many weeks ago, many months ago, I think. They must be watching me, I guess. The CME loves StockTiger. Yeah. Hey, CME, hey, I'll give you my number, okay? I'll give you my number. Just give me a call anytime you want. Let's have a little conversation about nano trading. Hire StockTiger, CME. A perfect play with just trade mini contracts. No matter whatever CME tries to come up with, guys, Mr. Perfect Play is only going to be trading NQ. Let's go. Tiger will go wild and crazier with autofill. I know, man. I think they're going to be making a lot of monies, right? Off my commission. Yeah, they must be making tons. They're like, you know what? They've made a lot from StockTiger. Autofilled using the micro NQ, and now they're kind of going, okay, well, maybe we'll try nano. Like, let's triple that amount. Let's triple that dollar. All right, guys, try to show some love. Smack the like, everybody, if you can. If you're new here and if you have not taken a chance to smack it, just go ahead and smack it like never before, guys. Like never before. Let's go, fellow traders. We also have the Apex account giveaway happening right now, guys. Don't forget, 90% off on Apex. Plus, you get a 100K account for $59 all in. You also have a legacy accounts, guys. I have still not stepped into the legacy accounts, but I may pretty soon. We'll see. I still prefer the new accounts, to be honest. To be very humbly honest. So I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it. Think about it. All right, let's go, guys. All right, the market's pretty dead. I think the market's closed, guys. The market's closed for tonight. I wonder what the AMD is going to be tomorrow morning, guys. I have a feeling AMD will be down like 15%. 15%. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see if we get a rebound in the AMD. If the market, overall market, guys, if try to hold, right? If it try to hold and if you try to break above 30K today, I think we have a good chance of an overall bounce in the market, and that could be pretty decent for, you know, a rebound and the semis. Now, that's if we get a bounce in the overall market, because overall market is not bad, right? Apple getting a nice beautiful rebound. Everything else, Google, Microsoft, Meta, maybe no. We see a lot of these stocks are getting a bounce, right? Palantir up 30% from yesterday. I'm still holding the whole entire share. I'm still holding that whole entire shares, by the way. I'll show it to you guys right now. 1 second. Where's that? So you guys see that? Palantir, I bought at 127, 18 shares. The Microsoft is the next one there as well, doing pretty decent, but AMD is the one that's kind of getting burnt. So you're gonna have to wait and see what the AMD does tomorrow. AMD, I added some more today, so I only had few, but I added three more, and then I also added. I went down. I took some off on Netflix, right? I didn't have enough cash to kind of move. Add on the AMD, so I ended up unloading Netflix because he wasn't really doing anything. So I unloaded some shares on Netflix, right? And then I kind of moved that to AMD, and I also did move to StockTiger as well. So, and I also ended up well, no, that's pretty much what I did. All I did was add on the semis, right, into the weakness, and we absolutely got destroyed on the AMD and StockTiger both. So we're gonna have to kind of wait and see how it does. But hey, man, it is getting well, and SpaceX as well. I added SpaceX is still there, but I mean down quite a lot. My average is 143. It's sitting at $116. So I'm gonna keep adding SpaceX. We'll watch the semis, right? AMD and StockTiger. I'm gonna kind of wait and see what happens there. But Palantir, I'm still holding 18 shares. I have 18 shares. I'm holding that. That's a pretty good hot cake for me right now. So we'll keep holding Palantir and see what happens there. Advanced money destroyer. Why? Why do you think it's AMD's money destroyer? I'm still bullish. I'm still bullish overall, and I'm also, well, I wouldn't say I'm bearish on the semis, to be honest. It's just that it just went too much, too fast. So we're getting, you know, obviously some sort of a pullback, but okay. In the meantime, here we go, guys. Man. Are we going to get a rejection? 844. Let's see if we try to get a bounce here today, guys. Maybe we try to get a lot of noise. What I'm going to try to do here is stay away from noise. So what I'm going to try to do is have my stop here. No matter what I try to do, I'm going to have my stop at 770 area. And that's where my hard stop's going to be. Right? That's where my hard stop's going to be, right into that 770-ish. I may give myself a little more room and down into the 750s, right? 750s. I want to see what happens, but we could try to chop and just give us that little bit of a swing here. And the channel could be anywhere between 850 all the way down to the 770. So that's about 100 points. No, I lied. That's about 80 points. 80-point swings, guys. We could be getting that here tonight, right? So that could be like, you know, this and back and this and back. You know what I mean? And eventually we find a way to break out of that channel and then give us that little bit of a direction to move. And that could be potentially to the upside. We'll see. With AMD pulling back here pretty hard, almost 9%, we could see a chance of a rollover down as well. Because I would not be surprised if we end up pulling back here. We try to get a rebound, and that, that fails, and then we end up pulling back, breaks underneath that 760. That could be the major key support, and then we literally just flush down and have that bit of a continuation pullback here tonight into tomorrow morning pre-market, and then of course we're gonna have to let the New York decide what it wants to do. You see, I mean, if you just really take a look, it was not entirely too bullish as we were getting into the pre-market yesterday as well, right? Like Asian market kind of faded into the London, right? And we got a big distribution to the upside in the morning, New York cash, right? So all the bearish kind of move that we had during the Asia session last night, we could be getting that here tonight as well. I would not be surprised, but I would not be surprised if we end up getting the whole thing gets wiped out and we get a bounce back in 30K. We break through that 30K finally, and then just keep moving to the upside. The ES has probably hit the all new time high. Let's take a look at the ES here, guys, for a second. I do think the ES may have already hit that. No? I think it did. Did it? Oh, hold on one second. Yeah, already did. Yeah. We're sitting at 7,700, right? So, yeah. We're sitting at 7,700. Of course we hit it. Yeah, what am I talking about? So I think it's going to be very important, guys. We're getting a little pullback here down into the 820 off that 844 rejection. And that's the pivot we're talking about. So keep an eye on this, guys. It could be a tricky day, right? The bears may step in. The bears are kind of maybe sitting back, watching what StockTiger does. All right, still, I mean, I wouldn't say it's entirely bearish at the moment, guys. On a longer time frame, we're kind of sitting right in the middle, right? So I'd like to see a break of that previous, the current existing candle low, right? And then 775. As I think as soon as we try to break that, I think everything is just gonna really look ugly. At least for now, for tonight, into tomorrow morning. In the meantime, let's take a look and see what's going on here. So, guys, man, how was your day, everybody?
Order.
I did not get a chance to talk to you guys. Sorry, man. How did everybody do here today? Everybody had a great day so far? This morning? Did you guys kill this market? Let me know. I know Maikin is fading StockTiger right now. Guess what? As soon as I'm down like 30 points, Maikin's gonna come out and say, "Oh, I faded StockTiger." And if I'm up, then we're never gonna hear anything from Maikin today, right? That's right, correct? Maikin, what do you think? Let me know. You took short? Oh, nice. Every time I buy, we get a crash. RXL, hey, oh my god. I'm assuming that you actually try to buy like as we were getting closer and closer towards the end of the day this morning. And that's what you're trying to do. And if you went try to go long and then you ended up getting a pullback, yeah, that would have definitely hurt. You waited all day to try to go long and we would never get a pullback. And finally you decide to go, okay, well, I think we're never going to get a pullback. So let me just try to just close my eyes and go long. This would have been a time to get absolutely annihilated, right? You can always wait for a better confirmation. I mean, today was a classic example of a day where if you are a trader looking for a pullback, and if you are like very hesitant to trading the momentum, and if you're just waiting for that pullback today, you would have never got it until the very end, right? So literally, you have not got into a trade where we could have potentially made, you know, a 10 points move to the upside. You could have banked a couple $100, maybe $1,000, depending on what sort of account size you have. So that's what I did, guys. Initially, I got wrecked on my pro accounts at 25s, trying to short the market, and I believed my bias too long, and I ended up just going long all throughout the day. And so things kind of worked out nicely for me. And then towards the very end, I was like, you know what? Let me just try to hop onto my AMD. And guess what happens? AMD pulling back. So AMD is still down about 8.5%. So, well, not good. It rallied freaking 1,100 points today. Oh, really? Is that really what it is? Let's take a look, guys. AMD, not AMD. Right from the 28,300 area. Yeah. Crazy, man. Actually, more than that, bro. What are you talking about? We opened that 28,300 area. That's where we opened. Right? 28,300. We're sitting at 29, almost 30K. So that's almost 1,700 points bounce. Yeah, that's almost 1,700 points bounce today. Believe it or not, guys, that's where it's sitting at the moment. It would have been awesome to just, I don't know, buy and just hold it today. Would have been a perfect day to do that. I wish I was long on a pre-market on a beautiful listed funded account on the 25K. And then just close your eyes and go long. That would have been easily $5,000-$6,000 up today. And that's almost a guarantee payout. Wow. What are you doing, StockTiger? Only if yeah, everybody knew. Yeah, that's right. Only if we knew, everybody, that we are going to get 1,700 points bounce in the market today. Was a tough market, yeah. I mean, if you're trying to short the market today, would have been a classic day to get destroyed. So it's like, yeah. I mean, it was a great day for the longs, but would have been a pretty tough day for shorters and anybody looking for the market to give us that little pullback to try to go long. This would have been a tough day. It would have been a tough day for me as well, but I ended up flipping my bias to the long side during the midday. So I caught some, decent moves. Not a massive monster moves by any means, but just a small little minor move. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's take a look, guys. We are trying to get a break to the upside here, so it is going to be an interesting one to watch.
Order filled.
Let's try to add some more here.
Order filled.
Right, 5 contracts to the upside, looking for a bounce into
Order submitted.
into the next level of a resistance that would be at about 880 to 890. So I'm gonna place a hard stop here into the 830, well 820, 830s. No, I lied. 820 area. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try to take one off the table right here.
Filled.
I'm gonna be down to
Order
4.
canceled.
And I'm gonna move my
Order
stop to break
submitted.
even. And I'll look to try to reload on a pullback thereafter. So just in case we end up pulling back, I get stopped out at the break even, and I'm gonna try to reload on a pullback,
Order
right?
submitted.
So
Order submitted.
oh yeah, how was your day, everybody? And just bought tonight and spiked down. Never can be positive on a long. RXL, yeah, I mean sometimes, sometimes, not always, bro. Do not be too disappointed at yourself. Guys, we could see a little rejection here. Let's see if I get stopped out right now, guys. I will be yeah, I've got to stop at the break even. And I'll try to reload on a pullback here. ARH 2974. Yes, sir. That's what I did. That's what I said today. I did trade today. Red fold and used in 10 minutes? Really? Really? Are you sure about that? Let's take a look at the financial juice here. Yeah, it's only in the mornings, 8:30. So we had an AMD call like an hour ago. And that I thought was a pretty good earnings call. I was kind of listening on my way home. I was driving. And I was listening to it. It was decent, in my opinion. It was pretty good. A lot of prospects on what the future looks like next year in particular. But yeah, still the AMD continue to pull back. So yeah, and New Zealand unemployment rate, I don't know. Guys, man, I don't know if that's gonna matter though, right? Is the market actually going to move in front of the New Zealand unemployment rate? Am I gonna get stopped out right here, guys? Am I going to get stopped out? Tell me no. Into day 30. We're trying to get a little break to the downside here, guys. We better hold. But that's really what happened, right? Every time I try to put a very tight stop, I get stopped out, and then obviously ends up getting a bounce all the way in my favor. But of course, I'm not longer in that trade because I got stopped out. RXL, the market's gonna crash because you're long. Yeah. Looks like I'm gonna get stopped out here. Oh my god, this thing keeps pulling back here. Is that really what it's gonna try to do? You little sneaky. Oh, barely, guys, barely. Look at that, guys. View up, held. And of course, it's gonna pull back here. Thank you so much. Jillian, I'm long, so we are gonna crash. Always happens. You know, I mean, we are making jokes like that. I mean, I always make jokes like that all the time, but of course, you guys know that's on obviously. It just kind of feels that way, but right? I wish that was true, but unfortunately, that's not. Unfortunately. But it does that so many times for StockTiger, though. I mean, you guys notice. As when I get into a trade, that's when it starts to move. Or, ever my stream ends, guess what the market does? Even yesterday, the same thing. Yesterday, the same thing. I ended up getting out. I went offline. I ended my stream. And guess what the market did? Market ripped over 100 points right after. But it also ended up getting a pullback, another 100 points. So the market was very volatile, and that's the volatility we were looking for during the stream and would have never got. It only had to get once I ended. Team Phony, why don't you live stream in the mornings? I did a couple of weeks ago, but I was away, right, for a few weeks and did not really get a chance to do that. And I wasn't trading either, so now that I'm back, I will be streaming in the mornings too, at least twice a week. You guys know that. Back to the drill, everyday drill, guys. 10:30 a.m. in the morning Eastern time. That's when we will be live at least twice a week. Friday, it's for sure every single Friday. Every Friday morning that we go live. And then we also go live at least another day. We'll go live on the Thursday and Friday this week. Thursday and, oh my god, I gotta stop that, guys. Man.
Stop filled. Stop filled.
Just very silly market overall, guys, at the moment. So just be careful if you guys are trading here. Let's not try to oversize it today. Could be the wrong time to be doing that. Gold is flying? Oh no. What does that mean for the market, guys? What does that mean for the market? Once again, my phone's not charging for some reason.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
All right, there we go. All right, back here. Let's try to see what we have here in the table. Trying to get a little bounce, guys. What a pullback here. We had a 30 points pullback. Yeah, I think today was a tough day from what I'm seeing. I think today was a tough day for a lot of people. And I've noticed that. I mean, it was pretty good for traders who obviously went long all throughout the day. Or traders going with the smaller size, right? Smaller size. When I say smaller size, we're talking about 2 micros at most. If you're a 2 micro trader, then consistently that is, then today could have been a good day. Even if you're trying to short the market, you could have realized that, oh, I'm on the wrong side, and then you're gonna flip to long. But you're only down about a couple $100, right, with 2 micro before you kind of realize you're kind of on the wrong side. So I could be very conservative, but at the same time I could be very aggressive at times, right? So it really depends. You know, I'm like a big swinger, like from a trading standpoint. Sometimes I'm very overly too conservative, sometimes, and sometimes I'm just overly too aggressive, right? So the happy medium, you know, I have that too, but I mean, yeah, it really depends on the market, right? Sometimes I like to take a stab, and every time I take a stab, you know, it kind of works out nicely for me, and sometimes not. So guys, we're getting a pullback here. It's not starting to not look pretty decent here. Kind of feel like, you know, we're breaking here to the downside. You know, maybe that AMD fever is kind of affecting this market now, guys. We got a rejection off the pivot as well. So I don't know, man. It's just, you know, making me feel like, you know, maybe I should just get out of this trade, to be honest. We're right at the bottom end of this little support that we have here. And if we can't hold this, guys, we'll probably end up breaking down and string low. And I'm kind of thinking maybe I should just get out of this trade, to be honest. Adam Das, Assalamu alaikum. كيف حالك يا حبيبي? Assalamu alaikum. You showed it once. I don't know how I made $300. Nice, Alexander, man. Let's go. Hey. Hi, Bibi. Tiger. Tiger, salam. What's up? I'm doing all right, brother. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I mean, just like, you know, sometimes I get mad, sometimes I'm happy, even though, you know, I'm trading pretty bad, you know. I try to, well, now, no matter what sort of a trading I get into, good or bad, I try my level best to put a smile on my face, but it's hard. Sometimes it's tough, man, sometimes it's tough, and you can see that. You can see that with StockTiger. I try, man, you guys have no idea, man. I try so much to really just keep smiling all day long. But, man, the trading, god damn you, trading. This trading is tough. Trading. Yeah, after all, StockTiger's a human. Yeah, you're right. Let's go. I'm a big human. The trading is the toughest thing ever. It is tough. Yeah, it is tough. And I ain't gonna lie, it is tough. And I'm gonna have to agree with that. Guys, I'm gonna exit this trade right here. I just don't feel comfortable just sitting holding on a trade. Just kind of feel like, you know, we're gonna break to the downside. Just kind of feels that way. Maybe we get a pullback here into ultimately getting down to 660s. Maybe before it's said and done. And of course, New York is gonna have to decide what he wants to do. But in the meantime, I just kind of feel like this is where it's gonna head down to. I don't know. That's just my opinion. And again, I could be wrong on that. But I mean, just with how the AMD is kind of pulling back at the moment, AMD down 9% at the moment. So, what about Nvidia? AMD up 2%. Holy frappuccino. SOXL. Take a look at that as well. StockTiger are down 3.5% in front of the AMD. So think about it, guys. Today, StockTiger was up 20%. Crazy stuff. So New Zealand unemployment rate was 5.6%. So it's better than expected unemployment rate that came out. Adam that says we are all Tiger. We are just all humans. Trading is not easy job, bro. It's FKS with the emotions. I know what that FKS means, but I cannot say it here. I know what it means though. Thank you. Okay. So where what this market is gonna bring here to the table, guys? We're gonna have to find out. Like, I just kind of feel like, you know, I wanna stay away from a trading. Like, I wanna see this. Well, what am I saying? God. I want to see this candles move away from this chop. Right, I want to see this price get above or get down, right? And then we can maybe try to decide what we want to do next. Close your eyes and make a wish. But today was a tough day, guys. I mean, I know a lot of you guys struggled today. I know. I've noticed that. But well, it's, I guess, part of trading, right? It's part of trading. We're gonna go through tough days, no matter how great of a trader you are. So today I lost two accounts, two pro accounts today. And that's the only two accounts I lost today, guys. Do I feel great about it? I feel better than yesterday. And I feel like I'm on the right track. Yeah, I lost the pros. You know, I only had $1,000 to draw down on those, 25K. So it was kind of tough. So I ended up losing those, but I also, on a good side, I made one of the pro I made above the buffer. Well, not above the buffer, already up into the buffer. I made extra $400 for a daily payout today. So I'm going to be using that to see if I can continue taking the daily payouts. Hopefully, I haven't added any new like take profit trader accounts, by the way, because you know, maybe we'll try to see if we can keep trading that one account, and that one account could do something exciting like the way I did last month using one pro account. So let's see if that kind of works out. If not, and if I end up blowing that account too, then I'll restart. You know, I'll try to reload some accounts with take profit trader and try to see if I can build those accounts again. But in the meantime, that's the only two accounts that I've lost. I made the daily payout today, which I'll be requesting here tonight, and there I don't know, there are about 6 to 8 accounts in the Apex that I made profit on it, and for the rest of the accounts I haven't traded. So all right, let's go. So I want to see this thing get out of this, but man, maybe we try to break it down and do something like that. Maybe see ourselves get down to the 765. We are kind of breaking down, right? It's or we may try to just chop here, right? We may try to chop and then eventually find a way to break it to the upside. We may just try to chop here, you know what I mean? Just chop. And then break out. Just like the way it did a couple days ago. So we may try to just chop and then eventually find a way to break it to the upside. Like that. And so the more we try to hold this, maybe good for the bulls, I guess. If not, then we end up pulling back. Again, the more we try to hold, I think the better for the bulls. We'll see. Yeah, it is very slow, man. J2, I agree. It is goddamn slow. Holy mochaccino. It's been a while since we've actually, you guys noticed, Globex has been pretty good. It's just been rough lately. I don't know what it is, but the market trying to short? Final countdown? What's going on? Final countdown. All right, 804 and wow. Can this thing get any more slow than this right now, guys? Incredible. Yeah, when you have over 1500 points moved today and you're only getting hardly like 15-20 points, wow, it's tough. So what is it gonna be, guys? This is gonna be a very important area. Like the market is gonna obviously do its thing, but watch the close of this candle, guys. I think probably in about 5 minutes we could start to see some move in the market. I want to see this candle close here in about 5 minutes, and let's see what the next candle kind of brings to the table. So far, it's an indecisive doji candle on a 30-minute chart. And looks like we're kind of breaking here to the downside, but we're still holding as well. So the more we try to hold, like I said again, we could potentially see this thing get a bounce. It's always done that in the past during the Globex, so. All right, maybe, yeah, maybe good point. Maybe I'll try to do NQ. Why not, right? Why not?
Order filled.
Order filled.
Right, good
Order
point, guys.
submitted.
Thanks for letting me know, man. Thanks for letting me know. I completely forgot about NQ, that I could trade the NQ. And it's a micro nano scalp here. Well, not the instrument micro nano. It's my micro nano scalp trading here. StockTiger does that sometimes, especially on a slow market. Bring it on, baby. Oh, let's go. Bowser Trade says 30 minutes from 1 minute is too high of a time frame. I somewhat agree, but I need a bigger time frame, right? I need either 1 hour, right? I need a 1 hour chart somewhere, but but 1 hour is obviously further away from 1 minute too, right? So I've kind of decided to use the 30-minute chart instead, because 50-minute chart is just a little bit too small for me. I need a bigger time frame somewhere, and I just can't see that. Like I want to see that alongside my fellow traders as well. So I put a 30-minute chart on the left hand side, but I don't know. Well, thank you. Now we're getting a bounce. Soon as StockTiger goes short, let's go, baby. Fuck me, man. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Bounce into the VWAP. Let's go. Like this is what I was talking about. The more we try to hold, we get a bounce. But I mean, seriously, you had to really do that right here, right now, right? You had to do that right now. As when StockTiger enters a trade. Like, thank you so much. Thank you. Fuck this, man. Always, every time, like 1 second or 5 seconds or 30 seconds later, it moves. Why does it have to do that? And why? This Asia Globex is annoying the hell out of StockTiger, guys. Oops, I did it again. Oh, where is Britney Spears? Britney Spears, come back. It's back to life. All right, guys, I probably have to get out of this trade, right? I kind of feel like I'm on the wrong side. I don't know if we're gonna get a continuation here, but I mean, still.
Order
Fuck me, I'm out, guys.
Filled.
Fuck, man. Ah. What the hell? What now? I told you again. Ah! Ah, dear. Anything is possible with this market. That's right, sir. That's right. I agree.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Wow, man. Wow. What a classic pump and dump. And that's about 30 points. Oh, sorry, that was 25 points. God, I hate it so much sometimes, really. Luckily, I'm only down about 448, so let's try to see if I can actually make a nice little comeback here. I could, possible. Let's give it a shot and see what happens. It looks bouncy here. Let me get a nice rip to the upside as well. Guys, one second. I want to see if we can actually get out of this first before I can try to take a stab here.
Order canceled.
Kind of feels like we are trying to rip to the upside, I'll be honest. We kind of held the bottom end of this trend line too. So I mean, it is possible, right here. You know, we had a nice little bounce off that area again here as well, and we did it here too. Consistently, we're getting a bounce off this level. Do we like try to break down? Like, it's, I don't know. So, oh man, look at that. Oh geez, that's a nice little rip to the upside, guys.
Order submit. Order filled.
Order filled.
Order submitted.
Ooh, wow. That's Godzilla. Gotta be careful here, guys. I gotta be careful here. On one more attempt for pullback here, I'm gonna try to get out of this.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled.
Stop filled.
I got stopped that right there, guys. I got stopped out. Damn. Like that. Like I had to get stopped out first. Obviously, it would not hit my TP first, and that's how it's always been like that, right? It never hit my TP. Nope. It had to stop me at first, because that's the plan. That's the master plan right there for you guys. Let's go. Nvidia is ripping to the upside, really? One second, let me just take a look at the Nvidia here. Oh, guys, we are getting a little rebound on the Nvidia, and let's take a look. Oh, hold on, guys, hold on. We have a little problem. Nvidia up 2.5%. Nvidia up 2.5%. Let's take a look at the AMD here. Yes, AMD, let's go. AMD is down even more. Wow, as when StockTiger hopped on a long trade on AMD, AMD pulls back 9%, guys. Nvidia getting a bounce, AMD getting a nice, beautiful pullback here, guys. I'm long on AMD, and I'm holding a big fat bag, and I'm so happy right now, guys. I want a much bigger pullback on AMD. I need a much bigger pullback, guys. I want AMD down to like 100 so I can keep adding.
Order
let's
filled.
go.
Order filled.
Uh-oh, guys, I got filled.
Order submitted.
Guys, looks like we may try to break out, guys. I may gotta be a little careful here. I'm gonna get
Order
out.
Order
filled.
filled.
I'm cheap. I made $40 on that trade. Guys, I made $40. Wow, StockTiger is the man. StockTiger knows how to make like 30 bucks every single day. In and out, guys. Every single trade I get into, if I want to make 30 bucks, I can make that every time. But my losing trades got to be big. I love it, guys. Is StockTiger okay? I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay, guys. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me, brother. I'm here. Brave Day, what's going on, man? Back in the game, StockTiger. Back in the day, back in the game with $30 profit. Let's go. I love it. Yeah, it looks like I may be holding a big bag, guys, of AMD. AMD pulling back. I don't know. I don't know why you are getting a bit of a punishment, AMD, when everything else is kind of holding nicely. Why is it that AMD is getting punished? I'm not sure. Everything was looking pretty decent, not just from an earnings standpoint, but the guidance came out pretty decent. We also had a pretty cool conference call, right? So everything was kind of decent in my opinion. There was really nothing wrong about it, other than obviously the gross margin. But I mean, honestly, wow. I mean, couple dollars here and there. I mean, gross margin. You're in a business entirety, like you gotta have that, you know. Nothing. Yeah, multi-billion-dollar company, like, kind of misses a couple $1 million. I mean, I don't know. And you get punished? I don't know. So things are looking good. The prospect of AMD into 2027, which is next year, it's looks pretty good, and the demand's not stopping. Demand's like they're talking about double the demand. So I don't know. Without going to further details on the AMD, overall, from a grand scheme of things, actually looking pretty good. But the market's well, the AMD is pulling back almost 10%. So it's definitely getting punished. In the meantime, everything else, from a Meg 7 standpoint, they're all doing pretty well. So we are getting a pretty nice little comeback here across the board on a Meg 7 standpoint. Tesla is, well, it's kind of down just marginally, but if you just take a look, guys, everything is just marginally down. Amazon is the only one that was kind of down a little bit. It's getting a bounce out of all the Meg 7s. And the Google is getting a bounce. The Meta is getting a bounce. I mean, a couple of dollars up, down. And Netflix up as well. So I don't know. The Bitcoin's getting a bounce, but I mean, Bitcoin's kind of flirting in that 65 to 64. So nothing really there. What's my plan on a swing trading account? My plan is to really try to just hold off in trying to add any more. So what I'm going to try to do is just stay status quo. And I'm going to try to hold AMD for, I don't know, if it means that I'm going to have to hold it for the next couple months, it's fine. I'll do that. And I'll also hold the Palantir too. Palantir is up into the 160s, right? We're getting a little bit of a resistance there into that 165. I did take a look at the Palantir. So we are getting that resistance right into the resistance. You guys see that? Like here, we got a lot of resistance. Here, here, here. We've got here and here. So every time, this is a pretty significant level that we are just talking about, right? And we are kind of tapping to that level here at 162. If we can pierce through that, we probably have a good chance of a beautiful break to the upside. A beautiful break to the upside. But this is a big level that I don't know if usually you see this these stocks, they don't necessarily break out at the on their first attempt. Normally that's really not the case, right? They break, they try to break a couple times and they eventually find a way to break out. But on their first attempt, it's tough. And just like the same thing here, you try to break out of that, you got a rejection, break out of that rejection, and then we ended up pulling back. And we try to retest it again. So this is the real fourth attempt to try to break out. So maybe we get it right here. I'm not sure. We'll try to see, guys. If we get a nice little break to the upside, we probably have to go to 200, right? So I may be holding a Palantir. It's just I'm a little concerned about AMD per se. AMD is the one that concerns me a little bit, but because AMD from a technical standpoint just kind of feels like, we've got some more room to downside. If we can't hold this 470 area, we probably end up pulling back into the low 400s, and that's not going to be good. But of course, long term, I mean, the prospect AMD looking pretty good too. So anyways, coming back to this trading here, let's go back, guys. We are here. We got a nice little break to the upside off that pivot into that 830. We broke out of that. We're into the 846. Got a little rejection there, and we're kind of chopping here in the range. Got right above all the EMAs. So the new candle looking pretty decent so far. So let's try to see if we hold this area now. If we can hold this, probably have a good chance of a break to the upside. You see AMD getting a nice little AMD, Nvidia getting a nice little pump to the upside. So we'll see if that holds. If that tries to move the overall market, we'll see. SPY is looking, I guess, better. Wow, look at the SPY chart, guys. Look at that SPY chart. Sorry, not the SPY, the ES, right? ES is looking pretty hot. But we want to see we get out of this 77.83. That's the huge level, guys. Every time we try to tap over that, we obviously got a rejection, right? So that's going to be a huge level we want to watch. That's the huge level, guys. Eventually, I think we try to break out of that. But I mean, when, right? Is it going to be tomorrow? Is it going to be next week? Is it going to be after a pretty sizable pullback? Try to shake out the traders and the weaker bulls. And maybe try to get a bounce after that. We'll see. We had a beautiful short squeeze bounce in the overall market for the last 2 days. I do kind of expect to see that continue. But with what we have here, AMD, we'll see, guys. The semis are not necessarily that looking great, right? With an exception, of course, NVIDIA. But AMD is cooking. I don't know what they're cooking, but they're cooking somewhat. Down still 9%. Holy mochaccino. Here, I'm trying to hold the 840. Guys, I'm gonna have to step in with the micro.
Order submitted.
I
Order
think I'm
submitted.
leaning more to the upside here. So I'm gonna
Order
try to see if I
submitted.
can actually long.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled.
And I'm
Order
gonna. Oh
submitted.
man, this is gonna go now. Fuck me.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
All right, 3 contracts. Let's see what happens. 3 contracts. I'm gonna be scaling into this trade. If you get a
Order
pullback,
submitted.
I'm gonna reload. Try to get a better entry point. Scale into this trade. Into the 830s, right? And then probably get out of that trade if we end up pulling back deeper into the 820s. Alexander is still holding the long. Wow. Oh, you need a little more just to pass the eval. Let's go. I'm like, oh, you're like $350. Don't try to add. Don't try to add. If you try to add, guess what it's going to be? Hob Z 20. What's going on, brother? Welcome. Jay's Joseph. Golden Paquito. Jay Duff's in the house. What's up? Entered at 29,818. Wow, what a beautiful entry there, guys. 818. What a beautiful entry. Good job, bro. Good job. Awesome. I think it's also related to, there's something about AMD and China, right? That we're not, yeah, something related to China and AMD. There's a part of that, what do you call this? Of that chip that cannot be sold to China. I think it's kind of something related to that. That's kind of pushing the AMD down. That's what I heard. And I don't know if that's really 100% accurate, but I mean, that's what I'm hearing. Because I'm trying to look for the reason why we are getting a pullback on AMD. There is that technical reason to see that AMD pullback. Kind of makes sense from that standpoint, but I mean, not as much as the way it's getting a pullback here, right? We're getting 10% pullback. Does AMD really deserve that sort of a pullback? That's the question, right? And do we try to get a bounce and go and finally find a way to break out of this? 947. You know what I mean? That's what I'm kind of thinking at the moment. it does kind of feel like, we may try to break out of this, but again, I don't know. Crazy little bounce. And still trying to hold, guys, even though AMD is down substantially now, almost 10%. What do you mean we have Iran news? Is there Iran news really? I haven't heard about that before. No, I don't think there's any Iran news at the moment. I don't see it anywhere. So, you think it's 900 area is in the play? Yeah, me too. I kind of feel like maybe we try to get there, but the question is, are we gonna try to do that today? Right? I don't know. Booyah! We're here to make some monies. But that's not what it's kind of looking like at the moment. Having a bit of a tough time. Guys, don't forget to type in exclamation Tiger. We got an Apex account giveaway happening here today.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Wow, is that a pullback we're gonna get now? Yeah, I kind of got beat up a little bit on that last trade. I was trading in Q. It literally popped. Like, seriously, you've got to be kidding, guys. As soon as I got in, it had to pop. Soon as I got in, that's what happened.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order
Order
filled.
filled.
I'm trying to give myself, like, I don't know, maybe a 30 to 40 points stop. Well, it's not a bad idea. 40 point stop.
Order submitted.
Kind of makes sense to have a 30 to 40 point stop. All right. Wow. I mean, it's slow, guys. It's slow. I guess we're going to have to wait for Tokyo. Is that really what it is? But man, this thing is really slow.
Order filled.
Order filled.
And again, a grind down. Again, the same usual, you know, like a pullback, a freak everybody out, and ends up getting a bounce. Maybe this time we just get literally a nasty pullback.
Order
Order filled.
order order
Order filled.
order
Order filled. Order filled.
Well, let's see, guys. This time around, if I
Order
let's see if the
submitted.
market can't
order
trick
submitted.
StockTiger here.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order
Order filled.
order
Order filled. Order filled.
submitted.
Order filled.
Order
Order
filled.
filled.
Ha ha ha! Oh, let's go. More. I need more. Bring it down. We got that support here right into the VWAP and 815 area, guys. I need that little more pullback here down.
Order
Order
submitted.
filled.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled.
Order filled.
Order
Order filled.
Whoa.
order
Order
filled.
filled.
Order
Order filled.
Order
Order
filled.
filled.
Order submitted.
So that's a quick 10 points. And I really had no choice but to do what I had to do.
Order submitted.
Yeah, I flipped to short. I was long, and I was kind of thinking about adding to my long position, but then I was like, you know what? I think probably better off try to short and go very aggressive on that trade, right? And look for that 10 points move to the downside, which was definitely possible. So I think sometimes, you know, you have to make some calls that whether you like it or not, gotta have to do what the market is kind of telling you to do. You could get faked out, and I did that many times. You know, I get faked out all the time sometimes. Not all the time, but then sometimes. But especially when you're trading the Globex, it's got to happen lots. If you try to short today, like, and go aggressive, looking for that little quickie move to the downside, you would have got absolutely destroyed today. Today was the kind of a day you would get absolutely destroyed. If you try to short aggressively, looking for 5 points, that would have literally blown your account. All right, guys, I'm gonna exit my trade right here.
Order filled.
So we are back to negative 386, which isn't too bad, to be honest. This was definitely going to be a lot worse today. I'm just not convinced, to be honest, to the long or to the downside at the moment. So I'm gonna have to play the chop. A-side fly. Why are you red again? RXL. I only see 90 degrees sell off when I'm long. Oh well. Benjamin is in a bad trade for over about an hour. Had a TP at 49.75. It popped to 9.25 and now going down. Looks like you got stopped out on that pop, maybe. You just joined the stream, ASF Fly. Let's go. You heard they're going to bring options trading for evening sessions too. That's, I don't know if that's really going to work out, because you need a lot of contracts, right? Yeah, you need a lot of liquid to really make the options trading during the night make it work. I don't think that's well, that's a good news, by the way, but I just don't think it's going to be feasible. You know what I mean? I just don't see how that's going to work out. You know, I completely understand about the futures trading on equities, right? That makes sense, but I don't know about options though. That's a different conversation altogether. So I would not ever want to trade options, by the way, in the evening session if we ends up getting options. An ability to trade options at night. Oh boy, that's gonna be scary. Yeah, futures trading on the stocks. That's I think that's gonna be fun. And of course, I think that obviously you're gonna have to end up trading the one that's liquid, and it's most probably gonna be on the on the major stocks, right? Like either we already have ES, we already have the NQ. Probably would be maybe Nvidia, maybe it could be Apple. That's pretty much the next two. Like, who would ever want to trade, let's say, AMD on the futures trading? It's going to be hard to do that. The most liquid is going to be the top two, I would imagine, Nvidia and Apple, right? So these are the more popular in the options world as well during the day. So, guys, don't forget to smack the like, everybody, if you can, if you guys want to support the channel. If you guys are enjoying what you guys see here with StockTiger every single night, please take a few seconds. Use your left finger, right? Click on that mouse and show some love. Thank you so much, everybody. Love you guys, man. No, don't use your right finger. Use your left finger. It's got to be the left finger. Cindy in the house. Wisdom Trader. Oh. You use your middle finger? What the hell, man? SI Fly is telling me, like, shit in my face, using his middle finger. Like, what the hell? SI Fly, never thought you're gonna be able to do that ever. I am so disappointed. I'm disappointed. Yeah, I'm just bugging you. How much are you requesting TPT today? I'm requesting, I don't know, like $440 or something like that. The net would be about $400 after a 20% split. Yeah, I think it's $400. $939 minus 500. That's $439 minus 20% would be $350. Yeah, $350 requesting here tonight. No bueno, not great. I mean, but hey, still, I'll take that, guys. After nuking 2 pro accounts today and another one yesterday, well, I'll take that $300 any single day. What a life. $350. Money's money. That's right. Real Estate Vancouver here in the house. Let's go. Always great to see you here. Real Estate Vancouver. I like the name, Real Estate Vancouver. I think he's a realtor. Can you sell me a home? 50% off? I'll send you my course for 99% off if you want. Very quiet during Globex. I know it's been freaking quiet as hell, guys. Believe it or not, guys, we're down. Wow, man. We are just chopping here in the range. God. Oh, yeah, that's a she. That's right. I'm sorry, Real Estate Vancouver. Real Estate Vancouver, is this your full-time trading? Guys, what a pullback here. 1 second. What is this? This is some nasty pullback here, guys. What in the world are we getting right now, guys? What in the world?
Order submitted.
We're about to find out.
Filled.
Order submitted. 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 Order submitted.
Oh, really? You're in a real. Oh, you're in a real estate business, really? Oh, I see. Wow, what a nasty pullback, man. I wish I had a few more than just one. Guys, we are getting a pullback here in the market, guys. Down about 1/4%. We were already down about 1/4% as we like after hour, right? And now we're down about 1/4% as well. So I don't know. "15 years, most quite the last 12 months in Vancouver." Yeah, true. What a crazy dump, guys. What a crazy dump. Let's try to see if I can add some more here, guys.
Order
Let's try
filled.
to bring some more spice to the table.
Order canceled. Order canceled. Order canceled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right, guys, I'm going to try to short this, guys. I'm going to try to short this and look for this to be that stop. Okay, so I'm going to use 825 area to be that stop.
Order submit. Order
filled.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right, let's see what happens here, guys. This could be an important moment. I'm gonna see what this. Well, maybe.
Order filled.
Order canceled. Order canceled. Order canceled. Order.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get rid of this limit orders that I have, and now look for that pullback potentially down into the 790 area, and maybe down into the swing low, guys. We may be coming down to the swing low. We talked about this right into the Globex start, but I mean, we could see ourselves pull back here into this level if we can't hold this 795. So let's keep an eye on this. This is gonna be a moment. This is gonna be an important area. We broke underneath the ski level, guys. By the way, 816. You're right back down into the bottom end of the trend line. Broke underneath that, so we may try to retest the VWAP. And if that doesn't hold this time around, maybe we get a nice little flush to the downside. That could potentially now finally take us back down to the swing low. We'll see, guys. This could be the moment. Let's wait and see. It's going to be an important one, by the way.
Throw away the city lights, throw away the cars. Give me a clear night underneath all the stars. I don't want no concrete jungles, no suburbia. I just want somewhere that the blue skies are.
Okay, so let's see what happens here. 818 is where we at. They kind of expect to see a little break to the downside here. We'll see if we can try to flirt here. We get a rejection. The bounce get a rejection. We end up pulling back. Let's see if it does something like that, guys, today. Right? That's what I'm going to be looking for. See if we can actually break it down. If I'm wrong, I'm going to obviously well, one second. I've got so many.
Order canceled.
I've got so many stops.
Order canceled.
I'm going to have a stop here. 824, guys. I'm going to give myself a lot of room, right? Never liked the company, but I like the mornings. It's a flight in the houses. I love the mornings. But Tiger, I just bought some Palantir. Let's go! Booyah! We're here to make some mornings. When did you buy though? Did you buy at the high? 160 bucks? See what happens here. Oh wow, what a bounce. Incredible. You've got to be kidding. God, I hate this, man. I hate this sometimes, guys.
Order filled.
Order filled. Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
I'm gonna get rid of
canceled.
the stop, guys. Forget about it. I'm gonna try to full port this. This is gonna win the battle, guys. I have 11 contracts here. I'm gonna
Order
keep scaling
submitted.
into this.
Order submit. Order submit. Order submitted.
I just kind of feel like, you know, we're kind of getting that sort of I can't even draw it here, unfortunately.
Order filled.
Oh
Order
my
filled. Order
god.
filled.
Oh
Order
my
filled.
god,
filled.
guys.
Order filled.
Every fucking time. This is what I get, guys. Every fucking time.
Order filled.
Order filled.
You gotta love what you guys see right now. You gotta love it. Wow. You gotta love it here. StockTiger in the house getting absolutely smoked. Wow. Oh man, oh boy.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Order filled.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right, guys, I'm gonna try to
Order
go
filled.
long here. Try to scale into my trade and see how it kind of plays out,
Order
guys. Let's see if we if let's. Oh, me, man, seriously.
Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted.
Let's just try to break
Order
out of this, guys.
canceled.
Finally, maybe. Maybe get something like that here right now, guys. Crazy stuff, man.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled.
Let's see if finally we get some sort of a move here. Let's see if we find out. We'll find out, guys, in a moment.
Order canceled. Order submitted.
This could be the moment. We're about to find out. Oh boy. I got my hands off the mouse, by the way, so if we end up getting a pullback, this account's gonna go, which is obviously gonna kind of suck, but Yeah, I've got chopped here 3 times today, man. 3 times. I mean, so far I've not lost the account, but I mean, still crazy, man. I mean, I cannot even get one time on the right side. Like 3 times in a row, back to back. Like I had to get stopped out like 3 times. Like you got to be kidding, guys. Really? Is that really what it is?
Order filled.
Whoa.
Order filled.
Oh, no way. No way, sir. You cannot be doing that to me, sir. No way, sir. Not acceptable. No way. I want my account back. No, no. No, I want my account back. And I want all the profits back as well, sir. Let's go. Yeah, guys, man. I'm just kidding, guys. All right, guys, we're getting a nice little break to the upside. Finally, maybe I'm getting something out of this. Finally, maybe. Wow. Guys, it is going. Are we going to finally get a break to the upside here, guys? In a beautiful fashion. We could be getting a nice little pop here, guys. It is trying to get a nice little break to the upside. Let's find out what happens here. This could be the moment. Whoa. Or am I going to be greedy here, guys? StockTiger is being greedy here. Looking for a bigger move. Let's go. And off you go. You got to pull back here. Thank you, StockTiger, for being greedy. And that's what you get. You are an amazing trader. Absolutely amazing. Wow. Ah. You are greedy. Let's go. Oh, we got talking about 12 minutes. That's right. Yeah. Oh, man. That's no bueno. No bueno. God, man, look at this wigs that we're getting here. Up, down, up, down. I just can't believe what we're getting here. Pretty nasty looking chart right now, guys. From 857 all the way down to 830s. That's a quick 20 points pullback here. Oh, my dear. You've got to be kidding. Yeah, I know. Son adieu, man. Whoa. I just can't believe what I just did. Incredible. Exterior bear flag. Every bounce is getting a pullback, getting stopped out. It is trying to get a bounce, though. We'll try to see if we can hold on to this and see what happens. Let's see if we try to get a bounce. 835. I'm looking for a bounce into the 860 and maybe a little bit of a follow through and extended move to the upside from there. So see, guys, I mean, I don't know. That 20 points pullback kind of feels a little fishy, but 837. Let's see, get a bounce, guys. This could be the moment. It's got to be an important one. Try to see what happens. Holding off, guys. I'm trying to see I'm trying to see if we get a bounce here. See if the 825 was the bottom. We're consistently holding the view up, so I like to believe that we get a bounce here, guys. See what happens. I'm still holding, guys. Man, it's this crazy little pullback and a bounce. It's breaking our hearts. Absolutely, sir. What's up? RXL, buy now? Let's go. Good luck, brother. Bears likely trying to hold. I know it is trying. Talking about 10 minutes. I went for a walk today, says. We got about 8 more minutes now. Captain Price in the house. What's going on? ASAP Fly. What's up? Dustin Price in the house as well. Imagine walking up in Tokyo and just being green all. Yeah. Songdu. All right. So you get a little bounce. Still holding, guys. See what happens here. How's my August month going? It's hard to say how the month is because it's only been about 4 days now. So give me some time to think about how and what I'm looking for the month of August. Oh, we got about some. Oh, we got Tokyo 2 coming in too. I forgot about that. And I'm still holding this account, but I'm gonna try to stick to this trade here. I'm gonna try to stick to this, guys. I don't think I've got a bad entry, even though it's kind of right in the middle. So I'm gonna be looking to see what Tokyo brings to the table here. Of course, we'll see what happens. I mean, if you get a dump, it just almost kind of feels like it wants to dump. I think that's what it's kind of feel like this market is trying to do, and we're barely holding, and the bulls are having a really tough time. But that's what I have in my mind. But the technicals kind of tells me a little bit of a different story. Just kind of feel like, we're right in the middle, indecisive doji candle, so it's kind of 50-50 at this point. We could get a bounce, and that could rip into the 900 area, like right into Tokyo, or we could end up pulling back here. That could take us down further into the 740s. Now, if this previous candle, sorry, the existing candle right here, if we were to be, say, underneath the 800, I would have been a lot more bearish. But because it's an indecisive doji candle, you see this candle on the 30-minute chart. I just want to say maybe it's 50-50 at this point. So fingers crossed, we'll see what happens. I've got 1 minute contract. So I mean, if I get anywhere 870, bounce into 870, I want to take it off that level. So yeah, I mean, the war in Iran, all of these, I don't know. I just kind of feel like those are all just noise. At the end of the day, I think the market probably has only one thing in mind: to take us back to the 30K. Let's go. Apple had a pretty nasty pullback. I think it was like 2 days ago, or maybe a day ago. I'm not sure. A lot of things are happening. All right, so we get a little bounce here, attempt in the market, guys, and I'm still trying to see if I can hold on to this, but I may try to take it off here and try to go back to my micro and see if I can maybe scale in using the micro contracts. But again, man, I was just about to get out. Like, you have to get this, like, you have to get a pullback now. Man, did it really have to happen now, bro? I mean, I was just about to get out at 850, guys. 850. And that's what I wanted to do. And scale out, get out of the trade from NQ and go back to the micro NQ. And that's what I was trying to do. No, this is not greed, bro. This is not greed. I disagree with that one. I was trying to get out. Okay, watch. I'm going to try to get out now. 350. Now, as soon as I put at 850, obviously we're never going to get it there, right? We're never going to get it there. Watch. 850, guys. Well, let me just give a little discount. 849. Let's go, man. Holy crap. Yeah. I'm giving a $1 discount. Let's go. Oh! Oh!
Order
filled.
Oh! Oh! Holy mochaccino. Oh, let's go. So I guess no greed. Well, it's not. Well, hey, it's not paid yet. You wish it got paid. It's just that my debt has gone down from $900 down to $500. That's my debt with the high interest rate. Damn it. Wow. Mr. Did 45 says pump it now. God, man. Like, this thing's just gonna pop rip like 5 to 50 points right when I get out of my trade. As when I get out of my trade. Okay, so we're getting a little bounce. Let's try to see what happens here. Let's give it the moment. It's gonna be an important one. One of them round. One of them round. I think we're having a nice little conversation. We'll see what happens. You know, we're talking to the streaming leader. I think they want to make a deal, and you know, let's try to give them a chance. All right, we got about, oh guys, Tokyo is in. Oh, let's go. All right, guys, I'm going to close the entries here, by the way. I'm going to close the entries. Just to let you all know. I am going to close the entries here right now, guys. Ooh, baby. Let's go.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Right, what a chop here, right? I mean, what a chop, guys. We've had literally 50 points range all night. 50 points range, guys. And I hope you all having a great day so far. Everybody banking tonight. Just don't fade StockTiger, please. Please don't fade StockTiger, please. You're all that. You're all that. Guys, what a nice little bounce, guys. I've got 2 contracts. 2 contracts getting me $100. Wow, that's crazy, man. What a day. And it keeps moving here. It keeps moving. Looks like we're getting a break out of this right now. Breakout. Breakout. Oh. Woo.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Oh, nasty looking one. What a nasty looking wick. Oh dear. Right back into the VWAP, guys. Right back into the VWAP. Believe it or not, guys. I was up $60, down $50, and now I've got 3 micro contracts. Dang. Getting smoked here. Smoke color. Smoke color. Chalamula. Oh, let's go. Yeah, we'll be back in action. I'll be more active in the mornings. I was just away last couple of weeks, so I'm just getting back to the basic routine. So hopefully we get back on track and be able to stream in the morning. Obviously, something I love to do all the time. That's when the real action is, anyways. So. Once again, you got bottom ticked. All right, so we got to bounce off the VWAP. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to go long. I'm gonna try to long, guys, on a pullback here. On that last little pullback here, I just kind of feel like, you know, trying to grab more liquidity to try to push this thing back higher again. Or maybe it's not the case. I'll tell you what I'm kind of seeing here at the moment, to be honest. 1 second. Where's that my paint? What I'm kind of seeing here is that I just kind of feel like, we're trying to do this. We are right here, and then we are kind of chopping, right? Right, I just kind of feel like, we're eventually trying to break it down. Now, that's the thing, right? I want to see this thing get above this, clearly. I want to see we get above this. Right? Or if you can't do that, I think probably end up pulling back. And I'm just kind of feeling maybe we're trying to see this, and eventually we try to break underneath. So eventually what we would end up seeing is this market try to break down here, and we continue downwards trend. So I want to see this thing break out of it, right? Completely out of that 860. So 860 is a very important area that I want to watch. I want to see a bigger push, right, into the 860s. And then we start to see a little bit of a trending day, if you will. And that would be something that we try to do today. So I want to see this thing get above here. We can't do that. If we keep constantly getting rejections here, and we kind of, show a lot of weakness, we probably end up pulling back down. So I think it's going to be very important to try to break out of this 860 area. That's got to be huge, in my opinion. That's got to be huge, right? This area here. And I want to see this thing get out of that, right? Completely. And I want to see this thing get out of that. I think it's trying to break out. I think it's trying. I've got two I got three. Sorry, I got 3 micro contracts. I thought I had 2. All right, see a little bounce. Oh, guys, I'm gonna stop the entries here. Again, that's a rejection off that 860 again. Wow. Again. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to add here.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Cautiously adding.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submit. Order canceled. Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right. So I'm placing limit orders into the support. So anywhere underneath that, it's pointless because I kind of feel like, we're going to break to the downside if we pull back here into the 820s, right? So
order
filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order
fucking crazy, man. Look at this Wix. Ugh. Man, you gotta love what you see here. Getting this 30 points wig up and down like crazy. It looks like it's gonna break out, and it does not do that. We end up getting a big smack in the face with a nasty pullback right after, and a nasty bounce right after too. Oh my milkachino. Guys, this is like probably the before we do that, let's take a look at the AMD. Let's take a look at AMD, guys. AMD is still down 9%. Nvidia up 2%.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
I just got to make sure that I don't, I don't full port.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Order filled.
Let's see. We again bounced off the VWAP, by the way. We had some little bit of a deeper push down underneath the VWAP, but we had a consistent bounce off the VWAP overall. So let's try to see if we hold this, guys, and try to really find a way to break out of this finally and give us that
Order filled.
continuation to the upside. That could potentially take us back to the 900 area, guys. And that's the area we just talked about. We just kept saying this could be the area that this market may try to get a bounce into. We'll see if that is in the play. I'm going to try to take a few
Order
off the
filled.
table along the way here before we get a final break to the upside.
Order
All right,
submitted.
guys, I'm going to take one more off the table right here. And I'm going to be
Order
taking one
filled.
more at
Order filled.
856. And then I'm going to hold the rest and see what happens, right? And I'm going to move my stop to the break even. Now I think, oh, maybe not. I'm going to move my stop to break
Order
even now.
submitted.
Okay. So that way I don't really have anything to lose. We're almost back to break even,
Order
by the way.
Order filled.
So what a nice way to come back here, guys. It was a difficult first couple of trades that I made, and then I don't know, find a way to kind of understand what this market is trying to do, and we found a better entries, and yeah, turn out to be better trades. Let's try to see if we break out of this, guys. I want to see this thing get out of this 850 area, 860, and give us that nice little follow through extended move. I need a bullish candle that's going to look like this, guys. One big bullish candle that's going to look like this. This is what we need right here, guys. This is what we need. I'm telling you right now, this is what we need. And after that, I have to see this thing kind of hold. The candle hold and not break it down again just like the way it did previously. But kind of hold. Right? Kind of hold. And then get an extended move to the down upside. Right after. Let's see if you get it right here.
Fact or fiction, you picked your poison. This mental friction, clearly it's been broken. Borderline tragic, you're so dramatic. It's automatic, you turn it on like magic.
All right. So trying to hold this, guys. Okay, the moment of truth right here, guys. Find out 856. We got to get above this with a strong little candle. Of a volume is not as good, guys. That's where the problem is. If you see the volume on the downside here, the volume is just dying on that bounce. But I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's low volume overall, right? Tokyo, so but still, I mean, does have an effect, but I mean, not as much like the way it does in the morning. So far, I don't have any payouts. Yeah, I don't. Oh no, I do have the take profit trader today, so that's one. Yeah, I've got to stop at the break even, so let's see what happens here.
Order filled.
Stop filled.
All right, there we go, guys. I got stopped that right there. I mean, I'm requesting a payout right now. Oh my God, they're going through a service right now. Take profit traders. So if you guys have a payout that you guys are requesting here tonight, you may probably have to wait for a little longer because I think they're going through a service maintenance at the moment. So well, what a chop though, guys, man. After wow, man, now there's clearly a big difference between the morning and Asia, right? It used to be a lot better during Asia, and now look at this, guys. This is New York. 1,400 points ripped to the upside in the morning. And you got a classic, like, it almost kind of feels like we're going back to the actual Asia. That's giving us about 20 points range. It's getting harder and harder to trade Asia, by the way. And this is what we had in the morning, guys. This is what we had in the morning. You've got to be kidding, everybody. This would have been a perfect way to... and again, it's all on hindsight. Imagine if you're trying to long all day across so many different accounts. You would have literally banked so much by now. This is a crazy 1,400 points move to the upside today. All of these guys. And now we're getting this. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. And we are hardly getting how many points? This is a 10 points range. I think the market's kind of trying to digest the big move that we had in the morning. So I don't know. Only if somebody told you. Yeah, I know. Well, somebody should have told me too. We are going to finally break out.
see it, but I can feel it everywhere. It's funny how things change in an instant. Doesn't take much thinking, but everyone can feel the air. Do you know I'm fading, fading from you? I can't say it, I hate the truth, boy. Underwater, there's no room to breathe in. Getting colder. I'm a fighter, but I've lost the will to. I'm so much smaller. It's funny how things change in an instant. Doesn't take much thinking, but everyone can feel the air. Do you know I'm fading, fading from you? I can't say it, I hate the truth, boy.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry, man. I gotta go. I've got some issues I've got to take care of. I may be back a little bit later tonight. Thank you, guys. We'll see you guys back later. Thank you so much, everybody.